Good morning. I am Dr. B. Mohammed Nawaz, Associate Professor of Chemistry, Islamia College, Wanyambadi. Now, we are going to discuss about the Nernst equation, which is very useful for the students who are going to appear various competitive examinations like CSR UGC NET, SET, NEET, JEE Main, Advanced, UPSC and TNPSC examinations. The Nernst equation was introduced by German chemist named Walter Hermann Nernst. This equation actually gives a relationship between EMF of a cell, that is cell potential, and the EMF of a standard potential, that is the standard cell EMF, temperature, and the reaction quotient. The reaction quotient is nothing but the concentration of an electrolyte with which an electrode is in contact with it. For any cell reaction, we must know what is its Gibbs free energy. Gibbs free energy is very intimately related to EMF of a cell, that is cell potential. For any cell reaction, the EMF of a cell should be positive, then only the delta G will be negative. For a cell reaction to occur, the change in free energy should be negative. Then only the cell reaction will be spontaneous. It will occur. That's why delta G is equal to minus NFV, where delta G is Gibbs free energy. N refers to number of electrons transferred in an electrochemical reaction. F represents Faraday, that is equal to 96,500 coulombs per mole, and E is EMF, that is cell potential. Similarly, under standard conditions, the above equations can also be written as delta G naught equal to minus NF E naught. Delta G naught refers to standard free energy change of an electrochemical cell. E naught is the standard EMF or standard cell potential. According to the thermodynamics, Gibbs free energy is related to the reaction quotient, that is Q. Actually, it represents the concentration of an electrolyte with which an electrode is in contact. The equation is delta G equal to delta G naught plus RT ln Q, where Q is reaction quotient, R is universal gas constant, T is the temperature in Kelvin. Therefore, in first two equations we get, on substituting the values of delta G and delta G naught, we get minus NFE equal to minus NFE naught plus RT ln Q. By dividing the equation throughout by NF, we get E equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln Q. Now in this equation we are converting natural log to log to the base 10. The above equation can be written as E equal to E naught minus 2.303 into RT divided by NF into log to the base 10 of reaction quotient. This is known as Nernst equation. E refers to EMF of a cell. E naught refers to standard EMF. R is a gas constant. T is temperature of a cell. N number of electrons transferred in an electrochemical reaction. F is Faraday, that is equal to 96,500 coulombs, and Q is reaction quotient. Usually at standard temperature, that is at 25 degrees centigrade, we have to convert it in Kelvin, that is at 298 Kelvin. The above equation is E is equal to E naught minus 0.0592. While multiplying this 2.303 into R, that is gas constant, 8.314 kilojoules per Kelvin per mole, and T temperature 298 Kelvin, divided by 96,500 coulombs, it gives you the value of 0.0592 divided by N log to the base 10 of reaction quotient, that is Q. Therefore, as per the Nernst equation, the overall cell potential, that is EMF of a cell, is mainly depends on the reaction quotient, that is the concentration of an electrolyte with which an electrode of a cell is in contact. Now let us consider a single electrode. An electrode dipped in a solution containing its own ions. Electrode may be zinc or copper or silver, whatever it is. For example, if a zinc is in contact with zinc sulfate solution, that is a metal in contact with a solution containing metal ions Mn plus. That is why here the reaction Mn plus n electron gives Nm. This reaction is the reduction reaction. Metal ions absorbs electrons or gains electrons and itself reduce to metal. For this reduction reaction, we are using the Nernst equation, that is EMF of the reduction reaction equal to E naught of reduction of that metal minus 2.303 RT divided by NF log of 1 by metal ions of whose valency N. Actually here in the above reaction, that small n refers to the number of electron transferred, that is corresponds to the valency of a metal. Here in this case, if we use zinc, N is equal to 2. If it is hydrogen electrode, N is equal to 1. If it is aluminum electrode, then N is equal to 3. If electrode is made up of silver, then its valency is 1. Therefore, number of electron transfer is also be equal to 1. Therefore, N refers to the valency of a metal. It varies with respect to the metal. Here, in the above equation, R is a gas constant. As usual, I already told you its value is 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole. T is absolute temperature, usually substituted in terms of Kelvin. N number of electrons transferred in electrochemical reaction. Faraday is 96,500 coulombs. That is nothing but charge carried by 1 mole of electrons. And the concentration of Mn plus ions is nothing but it is the concentration of an electrolyte. By using this Nernst equation, let us discuss how to solve the problem. Let me discuss one problem. The standard electrode potential of zinc ion is 0.76 volts, what will be the potential of a 2 molar solution at 300 Kelvin. For this, first we have to use a Nernst equation. Here in the problem, zinc electrode is given because zinc electrode is usually in contact with a solution containing zinc 2 plus ions. The concentration of zinc 2 plus ions is given as the 2 molar solution. So, for a zinc electrode, we are using Nernst equation as E is equal to E naught minus 2.303 into RT divided by NF log of 1 by concentration of metal ions. Here, standard EMF, that is standard cell potential, is given in the problem as 0.76 volt. N value is given because zinc is bivalent. The number of electrons transferred in this electrochemical reaction is 2. That is why the value of N is 2. F is Faraday. It is 96,500 coulombs per mole. The concentration of metal ions, that is zinc 2 plus ions, is given in the problem. It is 2 molar. And we know the value of universal gas constant, 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole. And this electrochemical reaction occurs at 300 Kelvin. Therefore, the absolute temperature is 300 Kelvin. By substituting all these values in the above equation, we get EMF of zinc electrode equal to the standard electrode potential of zinc is 0.76 minus 2.303 into the value of gas constant 8.314 into T, that is absolute temperature 300 Kelvin, divided by N, that is number of electron transferred, in this case is 2, into Faraday 96,500 into log of 1 divided by concentration of zinc 2 plus metal ions, that is 2 molar. That is why it is substituted as log 1 by 2. That will be equal to 0.76 minus, while multiplying this 2.303 into 8.314 into 300 divided by 2 into 96,500, this whole value put together as 0.0298 into the log of 1 by 2, that is log of 0.5 is minus 0.301. On solving this problem, we get the value of EMF of electrode, zinc electrode, is found to be 0.769 volt. Therefore, the potential of zinc electrode, which is in contact with a solution containing zinc 2 plus ions of 2 molar solution, is at 300 Kelvin is found to be 0.769 volt. This is how we have to find out the EMF of any given electrode with a known concentration of an electrolyte at a given temperature. Thank you very much.